Hello everybody, welcome back. I am EonShiKeno. Today I'm going to commentate. We got a game here from the Zotac Cup. This is game number 1. We're on Metalopolis. Finally, I was happy when Blizzard put this back in the map pool for the ladder. It's a good map. So here on Metalopolis we've got Nerchio. Nerchio will be our pink Zerg player down here in the bottom part of the map. And on the top part of the map we've got Beastyqt, our yellow Terran player. Across the maps, across map spawning positions here. Of course, there's no more close by ground spawning positions on this map, so that's good to know. And what's with there's a lot of Zerg players who just prefer to be pink. I don't know what it is between Zerg players and the color pink. Like Machine likes being pink, Stefano likes being pink. Something about Zerg players and the color pink. I don't know what it is. Maybe they just prefer that with the purple overlay here with the creep, the color that makes. I don't know. So. We'll see. Drone going to go out. Going to do some scouting early here. And where is he going? Is he going over here? Oh, no. He's looking for a barracks here. As, of course, that there's no close spawning positions. You'll never scout to this position, so it makes sense to put 2 barracks here. That way you can do a really close rush knowing that your opponent isn't going to scout this direction unless they do it on purpose, scouting for that, barracks place. So it's cool that Nerchio knows about that and does some smart scouting there. Over here in Beastyqt camp, he's going to go for a refinery opening. So a pretty standard opening here. May see some Hellions come out. And Nerchio's going to see this, and we'll see how he's going to respond to it. He's going to get in there to actually see it. He needs to get in there to see if he's going to go gas or not. Going to have a little duel here. Looks like the drone is going to lose. And he's going to be forced to pull back. Kind of surprised he didn't go in to see if there's a gas or not. Didn't even check. I guess feels confident enough not having to know that. Kind of weird, but anyway. Pool going up, hatchery already down out here at the expansion for Nerchio. Interesting control groups he's got here. 1 for each of them. Overlord is making his way around the side of the map. Going to be set back over here to keep an eye on this third in case the game decides to extend that far. It's nice to have that Overlord in position. Orbital now being completed. Dropping some mules from space. Those things are awesome. Those like little missile capsules that fly down from space. That's a pretty cool graphic that Blizzard created there. So spawning pool is just about done. Gas is going to go up, and Marine, and 1 SCV, 1 Marine, another Marine on the way. So it looks like, yeah, we're going to see a factory pop out here. We're going to see a reactor plop down here. As soon as he gets enough gas, he's going to need 50. There it is. We're going to see a reactor opening here from Beastyqt. Bunker going to go down in a really nice position, and he's going to be able to get that Marine here in the back part and only allow 1 unit to attack him. That's a smart move there. You may actually lose a drone here. Even if he kills 1 drone, I consider this a success. And wow, super cost effective. Already killing 1 drone for it. You may actually get a Zergling or 2. And he's going to get 1 Zergling, maybe get a 2nd Zergling. What is that? Another Marine shoot going to show up? Is he not? Oh, he's not going to get it. That SCV almost got finished canceling it. Here goes 25 minerals. And maybe this Marine's going to get 1 more kill here on these Zerglings. Nope. Too fast. So a nice little bit of pressure there. 2 Marines and 25 minerals for, what was that, a drone and a Zergling? Not bad. Not bad. I think overall it was pretty even. Sucks losing 1 drone, but a drone for an SCV not so bad. Or sorry, a drone for a Marine isn't so bad, but he also lost his SCV in mining time, that SCV, so a lot closer than you may think. He's still on a spine crawler though. It's going to be nice. Extra command center going to go down here for Beastyqt, so he's just planning on letting this Hellion play, get him into the mid game, and Nerchio scouts it out. Really good timing going there. About the 5-minute, 30-second mark. See those Hellions pop out. Gonna go and knows there's Hellions on the way. He may even throw down a second spy crawler over here, down here somewhere, and then maybe block this off with a evolution chamber, something like that, to contain the amount of possibilities the way the Hellions can just run in your base there. He's got some Zerglings up here at the top of the ramp. Smart move there. And where is he going with this? Is he making another orbital? Wow, he's going to go a lot of command centers here. And he might actually fly that straight to the gold. He built it in a position so it could fly over here pretty easily. So he may take this base here as his 2nd and then take his gold as his 3rd. Hellions going around the map, getting some map control, and Beastyqt's pretty happy with that. It's nice having map control. It just makes you feel all warm and gooey inside. Getting back on gas there. It's going to allow Nerchio to tech up to layer. Roach Warren coming out. Speed just now finishing, and these Hellions going to be able to get up the ramp. Probably not. Speed is finished. tank on the way out. It's an evolution chamber being placed and a roach warren down here, so he's got a nice wall off created here between these two buildings and this Vespian geyser. He's got 4 Hellions now. He's going to make a run for it up the ramp. He's going to go for it. Nope. He's trying to bait some Zerglings down. Not going to happen. And keeping nice control here with the Hellions. Not getting too close, not getting too far, right in that sweet spot. And he's just kind of hanging out there. Getting just a little bit of hits here, trying to be a little bit of an annoyance while not losing any units. I like that. Not getting too close to that spine crawl. And this is giving him more than enough time to set up his own expansion. So he's applying some pressure here, some little slight pressure. And did he see that? Yeah, he had to have seen that base. So yeah, orbital command going to go up here, and Marine's going to take up that Overlord. What he saw pretty much there, he saw the tech lab researching something. I don't think he saw the siege tank, but seeing one factory is a pretty good indicator that it's going to be a siege tank tech as opposed to Hellions, considering there's not any type of extra factory or something like that going to go on here. He does have quite a bit of gas. He's up to 300 now. And up here, he's got 2 engineering bay on the way, so we're probably going to see a lot of barracks be thrown down, probably like 4 or 5 more barracks pretty soon. He's got this expansion up and going. He's got a nice wall here. Bunker going to go up, supply depot going to go up, nice wall. Spread out those siege tanks. Good stuff here. This base is going to be controlled for quite a bit. Good saturation of his SCVs here on these mineral patches. I like to see that. Double upgrades on the way, +1 attack, +1 armor for those bios, and the roaches are heading out here, and a lot of Zerglings. Nerchio is going to try and go for an attack right now, and Beastyqt is going to scout out this third over here on the right. So a nice timing here from Nerchio. Going to go for an attack all at the same time. Going to go for expand. These Hellions are going to be able to catch off that drone in the mid, but there are 3 tanks over here, 4 tanks now. With the, I don't think Nerchio is going to be able to accomplish much here. He really needs Banelings or something to bust in through there to get in close enough to deal enough damage. He may get a couple SCV kills. He's going to go for it. What is he attacking? You're going to kill the supply depot? Yes, he's going to get that. And deal a lot of damage and actually killing most of those SCVs. Now he's going to decide to take the gold. Looks like this one got canceled from that kill. 1 kill on one of those guys that may have actually been transferred up there. So 4th gas is now being taken. He's up to layer tech. Let's see what he's going to transition into. He's got the +1 armor on the way. That carapace. Controlling the Zolnaga towers. And that attack didn't... Actually, let's check the old worker kill count, see what he got. Killed 5 workers. I don't really think it was worth it. He lost a lot of Zerglings, lost a lot of roaches, and managed to kill a supply depot and 5 workers. Probably killed a couple of mules in there, but overall I don't think he was that successful of an attack. Probably would have been better if he would have just made a couple of roaches, secured this third, and then made all those drones instead of all those Zerglings. But anyways... It's always smart to at least try to apply some pressure. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just the chance you got to have whenever you play this game. The game of drones. And that drone, speaking of the game of drones, sneaks out of there, gets a little warm. He's going to be nice and cool, transforming into this hatchery. So 4th is going to go up here for Nerchio. A lot of bio heading out here. It looks like Starport is going to be up. He's getting double upgrades here. Combat shield and stem on the way. Even has a couple missile turrets up. Really nice wall here from both of our players. I like that. Good wall control. Infestation pit, researching pathogen glands. It's going to be nice to have if he's going to deal with this really heavy bio tank army. Haven't seen him, kind of curious if he's going to make any medevacs or he's going to throw a reactor on there to pump out some medevacs. But the push is heading out, and is he aware of that gold base? He is not aware of that base or the space down here in the bottom right. So right now he's going to run up to this ramp, get to this old Naga tower, and see over that base is right there. And that should be really easy to push. He mined a little bit out of this base, but I think he just barely broke even with this base. So smart move there, pulling the drones back, not even trying to fight that. Same time we have a counterattack at his main. The expansion is going to do some damage. His hatchery looks like it's going to fall. And it looks like, yep, this hatchery is going to fall. A couple more Zerglings going to be popping out there. 16 Zerglings, 22 Zerglings, 5 Infestors on the way. Back here at the expansion, it looks like some supply depots being taken out. These roaches dealing a little bit of damage, doing some nice counter pressure, killing a couple SCVs, actually doing pretty good here. I think overall this counterattack from Nerchio has been far more effective than Beastyqt's counterattack at the gold. Sure, he did kill the hatchery, but that's all he killed. Only 300 minerals down right there. Actually 350 if you want to count the drone. So he's going to get this missile turret. Sure, it's going to go down. Maybe going to be able to snag a couple more SCV kills. Yep. Going to grab those guys there. So let's check the old worker kill count. 16 workers, so we went up from 5 to 16, so getting 11 more kills right there. Good job for Nerchio. doing pretty good. So Infestors are out, so it looks like we're going to see Infestor Zergling play out of Nerchio, +1 armor upgrade, +1 attack on the way, +1 armor, like I said, already finished. But look at the upgrades here for the Terran player, +2, about done. He's getting some nice upgrades, stim. And now he's going to push out with the gold. So he had that command center for a very long time, allowing him to just do a lot of really extra muling, pump some SCVs. And let's check the worker count while we're looking at it. 60 versus 44. He's got a nice position here. He's got his tanks up, and this base should be able to be held for a while. Probably going to drop a lot of mules here. Enough to drop a couple. Laying down a fungal, going to pick off a couple Marines. And this guy, he's probably thinking, what the hell? Like he's saved his life, getting away with 1 life, but no, he's going to continue the pressure up. Going to go up here and hold on that Zelnaga tower. Doing some nice creeping over here. You'd be surprised how long it takes this creep to recede if it's fully spread out. I think it takes like a minute and like 20 seconds for this creep to recede so you can place a command center here. It's really crazy how long it takes for that to go away. So in the course of a whole game, that really adds up if you just delay all the bases by, you know, like a minute, 20 seconds. Pretty good stuff here. So Beastyqt really not looking to go for any type of heavy pressure right now. I thought he was maybe going to hit a timing attack there, but nope. Not going to go for it. Just going to set up and take the gold. A lot of reactors being produced now. He's got a pretty good timing here. Another base setting up for Nerchio, so we're splitting this map up right now. And needs to watch out. Those Infestors are going to get really low. He cannot afford to lose those guys, and he snipes one off right there, and it looks like we're going to attack to the top of the map. And he may have to reposition all those tanks. Those tanks are in a pretty good position right here, but they're not in a good position to defend the expansion. You can see it's pretty much bare bones back here. And he's getting in position. I do not know why Beastyqt needs to get back here. He needs to deal with this. What is he going to have? He's going to need a tank. He's actually got 1 tank up here. He's going to move one to the low ground. He's got another tank on the way. That might be enough. He's got 1 bunker. And Nerchio's just going to hang out, deal with that. And where are these roaches going to go? He doesn't want to get too close to that tank line. Looks like he's going to be able to sneak around it. Yep, he's going to be able to sneak around it. Nice control there from Nerchio. Getting in a position here to take out this expansion. And wow, this roach is kind of just running right through a bunch of Marines. And now a lot of Zerglings going to run away from the Marines for the time being. And the tanks are in such a nice position here. Roach is taking so much damage from those tanks. Fungal going to go down. They're really not getting super great fungals because those Marines have a pretty nice spread here. This time, that was a second good fungal right there. Another fungal going down, but it looks like this attack really isn't going to accomplish too much more. Killing a couple workers. Scan going to go down. Is he going to get the Infestor? Yes, he does get it. Popping that sucker right there. But he has managed to set up his, I guess right now that'd be his 4th and 5th base are up and going. Zerglings +1/+1 and +2 just now being started. +2 armor just about done. So Nerchio has been doing some decent attacks here. 33 workers killed. Wow. Getting a crazy amount of worker kills. I think last time was up to 16, so doing a pretty good job with the worker kills this game. Kind of surprised about how many worker kills he's actually getting with all these attacks. Look at the harvester difference, 83 versus 45. He's really rocking the harvester count this game. Pretty good saturation here between all his bases. He's got them nice and spread out. Doesn't want to oversaturate into any one base. He's got gas going here. Got all those guys going. Gas here, gas here. Actually, he's got 1 too many right here. Oh well, can't have them all perfect. And Beastyqt going to push out. He's got 2-2, and he's going to try and take out the space on the right. Scan gun. He's going to see the entire Zerg swarm on the way. Fungal on the left. Zergling's going to get to the back, but there are way too many tanks. And it looks like the tanks are just going to clear everything up. Just so many tanks, and that was most of Nerchio's army. He's trying to make some reinforcements right now, but there's so many tanks. Does he have enough bio to just hold off these roaches for the time being? It looks like the tanks are going to siege up in the nick of time. Nope, just going to continue to push out. He's just got so many tanks pushing through the right side of the map here. He's going to try and take out this base. Tanks sieging up. And I don't know if he's going to be able to hold this off here. It looks like he's going to be forced to pulling drones. He really needs to focus on the tanks, not the Marines. And now here comes all the reinforcements, all the Zerglings swarming in. And Nerchio is going to hold it off for the time being. But look at these tanks up here on the high ground. I think the medevac should dropped him up there. Tanks now sieging to the back, but it looks like there's just too many units here from Nerchio, just continuing to swarm all the way across the map here. A bit more reinforcements, some Beastyqt on the way. Looks like the rest of the units are already going to get picked up, but no, another tank on the way. And wow, he pulled most of his units here from the middle. And a big trade there from both players. Let's check the unit loss tab. And wow, look at that. Zerg player losing quite a few more resources than the Terran player. So Beastyqt being terribly effective this game. A lot more army spent, obviously, on the Zerg player economy. Also, so he can trade. He's got the economy to go for it. Considering he's just been mining so much more. Look at that harvester difference right there. 77 versus 38. And drop here from Beastyqt into the 5th base. And nope, he sees the units going to back up, picked up by that medevac, heading out. Hidden base over here on the left, but not hidden anymore. Nerchio, the hide-and-seek champion of the world, finds Nerchio's base. Sorry, Beastyqt, the hide-and-seek champion of the world, is going to find Nerchio. And another drop over here on the left. Multiple drops at the same time. The expansion getting taken out. Some infestors just dealing quite a bit of damage here. These infested Terran just killing a lot of workers. And where is those? There's the a lot of kills there on those guys. So attack over here on the left. He's going to take out that. He really needs to deal a little bit more damage here. Beastyqt needs to kill as many workers as he can. He's pretty far behind in the worker count. Still 81 versus 29. But look at that Ultra coming out, and look at all these upgrades. There's all those spiky upgrades, those armor upgrades for those Ultra coming out. And right now, what does Beastyqt really have to deal with this? He's got a couple tanks, but I don't think he has the economy to produce enough tanks to deal with that many Ultra. That Nerchio just has this huge economy busting out here. And look at this, scouting away with the Overlord. All these Marines are going to get picked off. Beastyqt not paying attention until the very last second, picks up those Marines, falls back, drop over here on the left now. He's maybe going to try and snipe that hive. Nope. Just going to go kill all these Zerglings first, take out all those Zerglings. These guys are just kind of streaming in there. And Marines so terribly effective. Look at that 3-3 guys. They maybe going to take out the Swanning Pool. Nice choice there. Only 1,000 life versus 2,500 on that hive. Now going to go for the hive. Nope, going to get picked up out of there. He sees the infestors coming. He scouts with that one Marine. I like that. Throwing down some... Ooh, nope, not going to get the fungal off, unfortunately. That's what Nerchio is planning for. He's going to throw down the infested eggs and then go for the fungal. And look at all these Ultra out on this game. He's got some nice upgrades there. A lot of infestors backing him up. This army is getting pretty scary here from Nerchio. And it looks like we're going to see some ghosts coming out here. Leaving a little bit of some units here on patrol. I like that here. Controlling this base. He really needs to keep these newer bases alive. That's where the majority of his late game income is going to come from. And here we have a big attack from Nerchio. He's going to go right into the gold base of Beastyqt. Beastyqt's got some tanks. He's got some Marines. Pretty nice spread here from the tanks. And oh wow, nice fungal growth on all of those Marines there. He's just continuing to push in there. And those tanks are just going to get wrecked by all these Ultras. So much armor. 6 armor, and medevacs don't know what to do. They can't heal. They can't heal the tanks. There's not enough of them to heal all the Marines. Forced to fall back, and it looks like this expansion is going to fall down. But not after Beastyqt almost mined it out here. Stinging the pressure, throwing down some infested Terran, and forcing all of these Marines back. And those Ultras don't overextend themselves too much. This base still is pretty scary with these tanks on the high ground up there. He's going to be able to take out this gold. But at the same time, we have Beastyqt over here on the left trying to land. But no, there's one little burrowed Zergling there. Finally gets taken out by Beastyqt. So Beastyqt drastically going to try to stay in this game with an extra base, but he's down by a 97 supply. And look at all those Ultras going in there. Nice EMP, though. Those guys have almost no energy left, but look at all the Ultra. There's so many Ultra. GG from Beastyqt. We see Nerchio taking game number 1 down. So, I mean, sure, like, I'm thinking through the rest of this whole game. Nerchio did a lot of, like, attacks. They didn't seem to be too terribly effective. Like, the first 2 were sort of okay, but, I mean, just over the course of this game, you just had so many worker kills, getting 68 worker kills throughout this entire game. Beastyqt only getting 17 himself. So, I guess evidently Nerchio's harass was better than Beastyqt's. His pressure, and he just did some really nice macro throughout this whole game, just taking base after base after base. And Beastyqt just never really got enough units. Maybe he was low on the bio. I'm not really too sure about what he could have done differently this game. Maybe he could have taken that third a little bit sooner when he had the map control instead of leaving that in his base for so long. Take it over here, I don't know, on his third, something like that. But unfortunately, Beastyqt loses game number 1. I hope all of you guys enjoyed this commentary. Please leave any feedback on the YouTube comments page or wherever you see this at. Leave comments there. I read all my comments, or all your comments. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please, and you can follow me on Twitter at EonShiKeno if you want to hear me talk about StarCraft. So that's it. See everybody later.